Hello, welcome back. Last time I got to maximum reputation, and I think I am actually finishing the game today because there's just a little bit of cleanup left. Well, a lot of rooms here. How many on the previous level, though? A few. Right, okay. I will be wanting this speed potion. That's not the way I'll get it, this is. Now, 4 yellow keys is an option if I don't want to spend a green. That is good to acknowledge. Okay. Because I can open lock, walk, open lock, door walk. I can squish the Roach Queen now. Right, yes, there's no reason not to squish every single thing that's zeroed right now. So let's go on that rampage at the moment. Because yeah, I did just get some new stats. And I would like to use them to their fullest if I can. There's something in here. Yes, it's a Roach Queen. I get to it from the other side, and I get to that from the other side. You still cost me something, so I'm not ready to decide whether you're worth it yet. Although, let's look at your Greckle value. 650 for 158 damage. If I'm spending that at the raw Greckles for health trade, that is not worth it. But if it gets me over a threshold... Oh, also it's double that since I would take a sword hit. So no, that'll never be worth it. I can take that Roach Queen. I can take that Roach Queen. Bump, bump. 700. Nice. And I can possibly clean up this room? No. If 27 more attack, that may happen. I think there's that much in the next level. Now, if I keep going farther back, are there fights here? Yes, lots. Oh, this is where the cleanup's gonna be so much fun. Here we go. Splat, whoops! I should have done that differently. I'm gonna opt not to reload just to turn that gel baby into a tar baby into a gel baby, but that was a slight Greckle loss. Of 100. Alright, I lost 100 Greckles. Not a big deal.
You spoozlefish poacher.
Alright, these two are still there.
You can't.
Something, something. Alright, yeah, this one I left for myself. That's very nice. And this, right, I want as much Tar Mother as I can get, but that's only so much. Because yeah, Tar Mother is worth 200, Mud Mother is worth 100, Mud Baby is worth 50, and Tar Baby's worth 150. Interesting. Okay, so, then I can Tar for a bit. Then I have to Mud. If I'm sneaky about this... This is kind of an interesting little bit of optimization. I'm obviously not spending that yellow key. And this is the last tar stab I can get. Wait, did I do that right? Let's assume I did. No, there's one more tar stab I can do. It's this one. Oops. That seemed like about as well as that was gonna go. Hey! That's a portable orb. I forgot that was still available. What kind of interesting things can I do with a portable orb? Well, lots. I could get that speed potion cheaper, for one thing. I could open this and turn those into gel babies. Clearly, that's what I should do with it. Those are tar, not mud, so no transforming. Hello, Puff. You were waiting so long for me. Green for 3600, I can do much better. All the splats. Okay, there is a switch token here. I will have to break down the other tar stuff another way, but I can at least do this. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a target there. Nothing left here. Hello, pirate. Goodbye, pirate. Can't do this room. So yeah, that's nothing. Okay, now, to optimize this, I may redo this a couple of times. I certainly want to do... I mean, that on its own is clearly optimal. No ambiguity there. For the rest of this, I want it to remain connected as much as I can. I get 200 for each of those. If I turn it into mud for this and trim... Let's see, if I trim this corner, I get to stab here, and here, and here, and that seems pretty good. If I do this corner instead, I get to stab here and disconnect it, so it's clearly better this way. As far as this side goes, I think I'm going to do this probably. Let's see how it works out. Exactly how I wanted it to. Good. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, you are transformable. You're already a gel baby, the way I want you to be. You're misted, but that's okay. Fire trap is faithfully clearing the mist that finds its way to it. And then there's this one last tar mother. Ooh. Wait, why did that look briefly like it would damage me? Wait, what? 375? What? Hold on. My defense is 0, my attack is 858, you have... 800? What's happening here? I did 773? Wait. What? What is happening here? Really big sword. My attack is 858. Wait, right, you have defense, of course. No, Oh, because they're not misted, but I am. Okay, alright, I was very confused there. As long as both of us are misted, they are zeroed. But when only one of us is, they're not. Okay. And yeah, none of this is worth it. That's actually... No, this is. This right here. If I come in here and dig this out alone, that's 3 shovels for 1,000, which is better than I can get, I think, in the other level. Now, is there anything left to kill here? Does that count? Yes? Wait, this is Pirate Lair. I needed a little more attack. This is... Ah! The upside down holds! Every time. It always gets me. Any kills here? No. And there are going to be none on the previous level either. Right. Green for 30 shovels, dig for bad amounts of health at this point. Okay. So at how much attack I want to mess with those? It's going to be 27 more, so... 8, 9... 895, I think that is. Okay, so at 895 attack, right. Okay, there's now... I don't really have health right now. That's going to become a problem. But I sure do have Greckles. Okay, I want to... Hang on, no, I still want to fight anything zeroed. All zeros get stabbed. Ooh, careful with that. Do I wish to mist this construct? So right now it'd be 416, with both of us misted 1700. I do not wish to mist that construct. I can really big sword to this, but it does not... Okay, I can't interact with this room until I'm ready to deal with the construct, and I'm not at an amount of health that I would be ready for that. Right, now I'm about to earn some health in a room over here. Over here. It is time for this, right? Unless there are close thresholds, there are not. Oh. Yeah, 67's the closest one. Is that theoretically possible to cross? Yes, because of the machine. Hold up. Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, hello. Yellow key for 10. That's probably worth it. Thresholds. You're hitting me 87 times. You will be helped a lot by attack. You're hitting me 20 times. You'll be helped by 29 attack, by 758. Yeah, you've reduced almost as much as you're going to. Okay, I'm going to try... Let's just see what is the correct thing to take from the machine. So Slayer's at 15,000 or so, Patrons at 74,000 and some.
Welcome to Design Attack. Welcome to Attack. Welcome to Design No Matter.
So I just gained 60 attack.
Boosted. Have a nice day.
You went down by 1 amount, plus 10 will happen. You went down by a lot more, so 66066, that's the number to watch. If I defensed instead...
Welcome defense. Boosted. Have a nice day.
That was worth more. That was worth less on the Patron. More on the Slayer, less on the Patron. Overall, that worked out better. What about everything else? I have a portable orb, by the way. Right, I should evaluate what I want to do with that. So these numbers are looking reasonably friendly. The Seep especially. 478 on the Ontlik, 256 on the Construct. Defense will not help me here, but attack did. You're zeroed. I can claim that key now. On the attack route, I cannot zero this Seep, but I can cross its threshold once. Alright, 178, 278. Let's look at attack again. There is more attack available.
Welcome, attack. Boosted.
Have a nice day. Those numbers are still a little less friendly. Right, there were no thresholds close, except for Buccaneer. Buccaneer will zero. Doesn't really make up for everything else doing that, though. Alright, so before I do that, there's some other stuff I want to do first. I have to start to wonder... Oh. No, that was only zeroed because of... Okay, so no, I do want the 60 attack to zero you. Got it. Okay, yeah, so things are getting real complicated now. If I am buying defense, I should do it now. If I'm buying attack, I can do it later. And I won't buy defense, if that's the case. If I'm buying defense, then that won't make a difference for the Ormite section. What does that section look like? Yes, it will, because it's my equipment that's disabled, not my defense. Every time. I have this and Mist in occupying the exact same space in my mind. Somehow I just can't tell the difference between the two of them. Alright, so you... plus 137. But defense won't save that much. I can take these now. 600 each. Were there any zeros up here? Yeah, but they're all roach eggs. There's a green key in this room, that's nice. Costs some health. So health is really the stat problem that I have right now. Does this hurt me? No. Okay. I can go here and do these things. You would still stab me. But saving 158 would be better on the attack route for you. You would not... I'm leaning toward defense. Let's compare the patron again. Don't I have a yellow key? No, because the Roach Queen was not zeroed. There's also the option of taking health. Because, yeah, I don't know if I have the health for what I need. And to do patron things, I need to, well, first kill the Slayer, and also... lots of things. Attack will come. More defense will not. Attack will come, more defense will not. I'm gonna try the defense route.
Welcome to defense.
I might revert that and try the attack route, and then discover that neither one gives me enough health, so I buy health instead. Wait, that was one boost. I can get at least 2. Maybe 3?
Welcome to defense. Welcome to
Not
design.
quite,
Not
but
defense.
soon maybe.
Boosted.
Now that defense didn't help me with the Roach Queen. Right, Slayer is helped more by defense, Patron is helped more by attack. $278. Not crossing any thresholds. This is my last attack unless I'm getting a little more money and putting it into that. I may put it into... or my last defense. Those numbers together are just less than the amount of attack I have, so now is the correct time for that. Attack? Whenever I say a stat, and it's the wrong one because it always is, oh, that's maybe fine. Just substitute in the right one. Yes, okay, with the really big sword, I can do this... I cannot do this damageless. I'm gonna get beamed. Wait, hold on. No, I still have to get 1 beam here. No way to do this with 0 beam? That would be 2, which is obviously worse. I think I do have to take 1 beam. Yeah, no avoiding that. Okay, so I will be taking 1 beam there, so it's not quite time for this yet. It's time for what's over here, right? Just to check. Feels like it to me. Yeah, 10 attack will not make a difference to anything in this room, so I don't need to open that right now. There's the 15 when I'm ready for it. Okay, there we go, some health. And this is enough Greckles for another machine use. And I guess, since I'm on the defense route now, that's probably what I'm buying. Well, let's compare.
Welcome
If
to
attack.
design. Attack. Boosted. Have a
Slayer
nice
went
day.
down, Patron did too. Neat. So attack did well there, it won't do well elsewhere. Still need 22 more for the Roach Queen, that will happen regardless. Actually, no. Not if I don't boost attack, right? Okay, total amount of attack I will still be getting. 15, 30, 40, 55, 60. I think that's it, right? Oh, I could portable orb here. That's what I should have done before... Oh, hold on. Is that what I want to do? Almost definitely. Yes, that's... I would be silly not to. I want to do it at this point. Okay. Yeah, that is just the thing that makes the most sense. Okay. Then I machine. So I got my attack. Roach Queen is at +2 at this point. Okay, so 134, 630.
Welcome to design attack. Welcome to attack. Boosted. Have a nice
127, 565.
Welcome defense. Boosted. Have a nice day.
119, 567. Defense is clearly the winner. Okay, defense it is. And with just a few more Greckles, I can buy it again. Now my attack, again, is just short of this. What does this guy look like? 228. Not gonna get zeroed. I'm still taking an Omplic Beam, and maybe I can survive it now? I think I'm again just barely short. But if I could boost my defense one more time, well... You would be zeroed, which is neat. Okay, let's zero Buccaneers. And what about the Seep? Oh, they are zeroed already! Neat. That's even better. Okay. With yellow keys, first thing I want is that 10 attack. Then that'll get me another yellow key. And also 10 attack. I don't know that this is worth it. I might actually be able to do better here. Patron will always improve with small amounts of attack, I think. With the number of times he's hitting me, I think that's very likely. Yeah, pretty sure that's the way to go. 5, 6, so 560. 5670. No, that is not clearly the way to go. I don't know, I think this... I might leave this closed. Because if that only saves me 700, and I could instead turn that into a lot more than 700... 2500 to be exact... then that would make more sense. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone for now. I can delay it for a bit longer at least. This will not be opened. I want that 15 attack, but it doesn't have to happen now. I want a few more Greckles for a little more defense before I start harvesting health. But is there any way to actually make that happen? That Seep is zeroed with this equipment, but what about... Oh, those whatever they're called. What are they actually called? Are those glass eyes? Those are glass eyes. Okay, so both of you, and then your friends in here. Seep is not zeroed in this configuration. But yeah, that's another machine use now. And once again, defense is almost definitely the way to go. But let's check.
Welcome to design.
Oh, hold on. So Roach Queen. Needs 2 more, that will happen incidentally. What about this room with quite a variety? Attack would matter for Buccaneer, but that will happen another way. Yeah, okay, I think the switch flipped back. where its clear defense is better. 119, I will compare the Slayer specifically, but both.
Welcome
5, 6,
to
7, we'll
Design
actually
Attack
compare this way.
Boosted. Have a nice day.
538, 113.
Welcome defense boosted. Have a nice day.
536, 111. Yes, okay, so defense helped both of these more than attack did. Neat. No, that's not helping in he. Yes, it is, once again. It's not mist, it's Ormites. Ah! Just, that will not encode in my head no matter how much I try. Okay, so Buccaneers are zeroed. Was there one of those in the previous level? There were a couple. Let's get them. And do I have enough for these to be... Yes. I think that was after I used the portable orbs when that happened. Every Greckle is gonna count. Remaining things. There's a Buccaneer here, who is hiding nothing of interest, but I can take his money. Right, that 800 there, very slightly better than other shoveling, but there is a better one still in emulsifying vats. If I ever end up with shovels, I think there's a couple more left. Not a lot, though. This place is pretty thoroughly looted. Remember, you need yellow keys and maybe a green for this. 1 green or 2 more yellows. And I will be using that speed potion for sure. Unless I'm crossing another machine threshold, by the way, 36,000 is the threshold at which buying health from this is more expensive than buying it from here. 27200, is that attainable? I don't suspect so. Here's some of the only shovels that still exist. Okay, so anyway, how is my defense looking for... Oh, it's looking really good. It is time for this exchange, right? I'm fairly certain. So I will take 1 Omtlik beam. That's unavoidable. But only 1. No, it's... The way to take only 1 is like this. There we go. I live. I should take you out now, before that mist becomes a problem. I should take the Buccaneer now, before that mist becomes a problem. And actually, I don't even need to do this, but I wanna. Here we go. Have I crossed? I have crossed this threshold. I will never cross that threshold, so that will always cost 750. Hello, Buccaneer. Let's fight. I'll click there if you want one of those too. Buccaneer. Whoops. Construct not yet. Okay, this is super cheap now, but can I wait longer? Do I think I'm gonna reach the next Greckle threshold? Not especially. This is probably what I'll use on the speed potion. Hold on. So green keys. There's this one. There's... Oh, hey. Shovels! Oh, shovels! Also, there are yellow keys here. Gotta stay methodical with all of this. Now I can pick off that Roach Queen now that she's done her job. Shovels were down. That Omblick stays alive. Yeah, here's a green key. So, right, there are 3 green keys available, right? Hang on, 1, 2, 3. All guarded by the same dudes. 3 green, 3 yellow, 3 green, 4 yellow. Wait, 1? Yeah, 3 green, 4 yellow is what's remaining. I already have 4 yellow, so that's 3 green, 8 yellow will be my final... That's all the keys that remain in the entire hold. 2 green keys are spoken for. So the relative value of green and yellow... 2 yellow keys, health-wise, is worth less than a green key is. Therefore, I do want to use 4 yellow keys on the speed potion. I could do that now. Alright, 4 yellow keys on speed. Spend a green on health. What's my next move? Anybody who drops Greckles in an amount of 6 times the damage they deal is a profit to kill. Buccaneers can can go down a little more. I can do a couple of things in the Ormite section right now, I think. I can do this. I can't quite take that seep for free. That also will never happen unless I use the machine again. But 900 Greckles for 16 damage, you are a profit to kill. This is a bunch of damage for a green key, still worth it. What was that threshold? 72. I don't think that's happening. Alright, now what's my next move? Unclear. I have 4 yellow keys. I'm spending 4 on the speed potion and green on other things, and I have no other key allocations, right? So now I should already be using these on health? With 5 shovels, what's the best way to spend those on health? In emulsifying vats, I can spend 3 on 1,000. In this room, I can spend 5 on 1,000. Let's not do that. 9 on 2,000. So that's 4.5 on 1,000. So emulsifying vats. Emulsifying vats and 2 of these, I think, is the way to spend those. Or if I can get 1 more shovel, there's another spot in Pirate Lair where I can get something out of it. Okay, at this point I have to take damage. Where will attack help me? Not here. Not on Omplik. Nowhere, I think. Like in the amount that I'll be getting it. Nowhere. Okay, so I am in final cleanup, except, well, Slayer, but I'm not messing with him yet.